Aha! Yo ho! Don't talk about any damn birds today. Hi, everybody. Where's my boosters? Damn, we just spent the joke. I know you sickos were. You guys can't help yourselves.
Everything by the numbers.
Welcome, I got so much grinding to do. I gotta get this F-18 before the end of the day. It's gonna be hard. I gotta be consistent. How y'all doing? What's up? I do wanna... I don't know if I can get it by the end of the day. I can't play no more War Thunder tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing Battle Buffet tomorrow. I can't play the day after. I'm gonna be playing Sigma Buffet, but I want to get this Hornet. Was the new last stream what happened to the birds? We're not going to talk about the birds. That's left in yesterday's VOD. We will not be discussing birds today. Oh, it's the new map. Cool. We're in Moscow. Well, Moscow's over there. Remember, we got a cycle charge. What about metal birds, i.e. jet fighters? You can talk about those. That's appropriate. I did not mean to click that. I don't see no Moscow over there, I see flat. Apparently, the US F-15s are taking off to defend Moscow, though, from the west. I don't know what the Tom Clancy is going on. Because this Moscow isn't real, I'm seeing that. I mean, I've never been there, I guess it could just be a word on a map. Leader Isis says there's a Peaky Blinders tie into this season's Past for World of Tanks. It's kind of breaking my brain. How does that work? I think they should do a Dungeon Meshi collab instead. Hello. Apparently I've been fired on. Where are the... Oh, did the missile stop? Missile stopped. No, it didn't. No, it did? I don't know. Fire one, let's peel off. You're a bit close, I shouldn't go in like that. Just briefly, like find a target. Quickly find a target. Quickly find a target. Quickly find a target. Hey, I got one! Quickly find a target. Quickly find a target. Why can I not find any targets? Okay, get out of there. Oh, I found a target! Oh, they're close! Just in case there's any ETs. Here's the Peaky trailer. Sounds like this involves World War I vets taking third of the World War Tanks world. Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense.
Over G. Over G.
Alright, let's look for targets. Look for targets. And we had one. Keep looking. We're looking at a lot of them over there, actually. Doesn't seem impossible. Let's have a search. Excuse you. Let's target that one again. Okay, they're too close to friendlies, but look behind them. Yeah. Give me that one again. That's a good target.
Over G.
Be kind of careful there's not more underneath here.
Over G.
Like that, maybe.
Over G.
What is that? That must be a missile. That's not a plane. Yeah, I shouldn't have flown towards it, but that was the last enemy. Nice. I was wondering why I couldn't find any more enemies over here. I was starting to be like, no, I'm being naive. I'm about to get hit by someone. It's because they're all dead. Maybe check the scoreboard. We could have helped in the middle there. I mean, I was searching. I was doing my due diligence today. I was trying to be like, okay, I usually get ambushed from them over there, but they were all fucking dead. We got them all. Obliterated.
Pull up.
No problem. Good problem to have? Yes, it is. Very good. We're on the way. Are we over half? 420,000 would be, no, we're almost half. We're almost half. Okay, let's say you make, like... I feel like it should be 10k a good round, but apparently just 7k a good round now. I feel like they turned RP down at some point, but I don't know. But let's say it's like 6k a round. What's 200,000 divided by 6k? Bro, that's like 30 matches. What the hell? God damn it. It's okay, because this is like my method for waiting for Broken Arrow too. Every match played makes that number smaller. So it's okay. Every day that passes, every week that passes is closer to Broken Arrow. Just like 33 is a lot of matches, but every match played makes that number much smaller. We're about to be down to 32. Rival says, isn't there a bonus if you go for the F-14? I don't know, but I don't know how to fly the F-14. That's a non-starter. If the average is 6k, it does make that 25k match look better. I guess it really is based on activity time. Like, I guess the problem is when the matches are too quick. So what I really do want to prioritize survival. I really do want to, like, stick it out to the end of a match and then try and live through those matches that go longer, where the enemy takes longer to die. And win or lose, just really try to stick it out till the end. Be the last to live every time. So the opposite of what Sinless is saying. Because I got like 25k yesterday, but that was with a 300k XP booster as well, so I guess that's kind of crazy. I guess we're not going to get that. Okay, we got one. We also got over there some. And some over there. We get a pickup over there? Maybe not. Apparently not. What about over here? That's AI, I think, actually. Hello, we're losing your transmission. Can I get some targeting over here? Oh, I put it on fucking 37k. Holy shit, they're right there. That's what's going on. I'm trying to guide them a bit longer until they can go pitbull on their own, which is starting now. I'm gonna pull out. Yep.
Over G.
4 missiles, hopefully we get at least 1 kill. Oh, apparently I fired on an enemy missile. Well, I mean, get some points for that now, but... Oh, I fired on a bomb! That's on a GBU I just took out.
Over G.
Yeah, let's come back around on that. There's a lot of shit still there. Isn't it funny that I was like over there a second ago, and then you just kind of fly places, and then you're not places anymore? Isn't it crazy how fast jets are and how that works? I think that's pretty nuts. Alright, this is like not actually super safe for me, and I should not be doing it, I just realized. Oh, what if I can get that one first? Hang on.
Lock.
Oh gosh. You could have one. You're gonna turn towards me? If you turn towards me, that's another good one. There is green going in there, but I want to stick with my green too a bit. Because they could be under me right now. I shouldn't be doing this. I should pull out.
Over G.
I need to stick with these guys over here.
Over G.
Get a bit of speed back to them, being very sharp on my turns.
Altitude.
I haven't hit any air targets yet. I'm over half my missiles gone. I haven't hit anyone yet.
We are losing.
I'm gonna go down to close range now. We're only watching targets at 19 kilometers.
Lock.
We're gonna let that can merge. Nice. Save my buddy.
Over G.
That's friendlies. I gotta watch out for... what is that? That's some motherfucker. Merge, 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 merge!
Over G.
Nice, got him.
Left.
Got him before they could shoot back. We have one Sidewinder left and that's it. 2 enemy targets down. There's only 1 enemy left. That last enemy is blind hunted right now. Where are they? There they are. They're pretty far away.
We are losing.
Hey, my boy, would you like some food? Always take time in the middle of your flight to give your cat food. I'm glad that I love the F-15 again, and I've remembered that indeed it is a sick plane. It is super sweet. There's only 3 of us. 3 of us versus 1 of them. Where are my allies? 1, 2... Let's cut back fuel usage a little bit. So we got plenty when we get there. Okay, so... I've got the SU low, I'll go high and we'll split them up. Philip says, I can't believe Beagle is making a sick plane fly. Horrible employer, SMH. That's true. That's true. Let's split up a bit more. Let's pick up the full speed because we're about to need to evade, I think. I want them to be looking in 2 different directions to us. And they're on me, so that just gives my ally the kill. Oh no, it'll never get away, Rival. The Hornet is slow. And it's coming at us anyway. It's also looking straight at me and not at the SU. So as long as they just keep coming straight at me... they're cooked. Fired a missile, but I think it's already going for my chaff, and it's gone. And that got chaffed before it even started giving me an alert. That's my buddy down there. Their name is Jacito, but I accidentally typoed and called them Gestio. Good round. 10,000. Okay, see, you need that. Just need that long activity time. That's all we need. Just need good long matches, which then, you know, take a little bit longer to play, of course, but I think are worth it more time to RP ratio. And then you get City, and it's like, okay, well, you will not be having a long match here at City, probably. I was a little bit greedy in the middle of that last match, but it worked out. It's so sad Alexa played Despacito. Yeah, sure. How are you doing, Oreo Souls? Spartan Dog with the America skin. And you with the test pilot Mihei skin back there. Sinless says, I don't really want to go higher than BR11, but the F-15 is so pretty. Why don't you want to go higher than BR11? It's so fun up here. You get to play Ace Combat. That's a good trivia question. I want to say the 20... I don't know, actually. No, I don't know, actually. I think the F-15? I think the 29 came around the F-16 era, didn't it? I think the F-16 was after the F-15. I don't know. Was the F-15 in the 80s and the 16 was in the 70s? Alright, so this is better now. I've been sick at home with some fever, headache, bullshit. Your stream last night helped me get through it though. That was a good time. Well, I'm glad it helped, but I'm sorry to hear that. That shit sucks. You know what I can actually do here? Like, City. Like, the runway is so close. Like, fuck it. I'll just do this. Let him go Pitbull. I'm gonna go back to the fucking runway and get more, and then this is like my cycle charge plan, just really long, because by the time I land and take off again, I'll come in for like the third wave of the match. I don't usually do this shit, like, some people do this as a playstyle where you just like, do this. I don't usually do it, but when you're like fucking 30 seconds from your runway, I don't think I mind doing it so much. Oh god, that radar missile's still coming though. I think I should go to the... I think I should go to the one that's behind the hill. Well, he says F-15 first flight was 72, introduced in 76. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought of the F-15 as being an 80s peak plane. But it makes sense because the F-15 is... more analog than the F-16 anyway, isn't it? Because the F-16 has all the fly-by-wire and stuff. This will be 80s. Oh no, I know, but yeah.
Air brake on. Gear down. Gear down. Gear down. Dangerous close.
And the funny thing is, probably none of those missiles actually hit.
Air brake on.
Yeah, not a single one of those 7 hit. Because they're very distant shots against a lot of people who are coming in low, so, you know, it happens.
Brake on.
We gave it a go. We could have picked up 1 or 2 there if people had flown straight into it. Not the most useful to my team, though, in the end. I don't know, like, if it made them scatter, but because all the missiles were in the same direction, it probably didn't make them all scatter that much. Don't worry about that radar missile, it definitely won't hit me in the butt.
Air brake on.
Lockheed Martin stocks the winner here, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I don't count right now, so... That missile's not going to hit me. Again, don't worry, it will definitely not hit me. That is not on the agenda today. As long as I stay low. Okay. Let's just slow down a little bit. Let's just slow down a little bit. Alright, the missile hit me. Bro, you can't multipath when you are the ground. You actually can a lot of the time. Like, usually when you fire a radar missile at someone on the runway, it doesn't work. So I was only like half doing the stream a bit of like, it's fine chat, because the other half of me is like, yeah, it should be fine. Especially because like, I even like, got out of the plane and respawned in it. No, that radar missile was coming. Well, the fire everything on city strat didn't work. Probably won't do that twice. At least not in that situation. On to the next one. I like this new map. I like Denmark. As a map in War Thunder. No opinion about it in real life. Surprisingly, he survived, yeah. Man, let's split up. So cool, three free thinkers when one of the 16 people drops their flares, and 3 people did it back, including me. Horny Panty Dropper. Interesting names. Delta says, how exactly does one drink an AMRAM? Please demonstrate, Mr. Streamer. Well, first you need a blender. Sinla says, Denmark is fine IRL, flat, very flat. The largest hill in Florida is taller than the largest hill in Denmark. The largest hill in Florida is a landfill, so your mileage may vary. That is visually evocative for how tall that Denmark mountain is, though. Logan says, do you like the Raphael? I like it when it's not near me, or when it's on my team. I like when I'm not fighting it. I don't like being shot at by Mikas. Miko. Someone says, liked it in AC7 good missile. True, I flew it in Ace Combat, that's true, the Golden Raphael. Oh, we're on Blue Skies remix now. Okay. Again, find the people who are like coming straight at ya is generally like the mind game of you'll actually get a kill at these distant launches. Someone who's like that hungry. Is often the one that actually won't run from them. People have been there. They're doing what I'm doing. I'm that person for them. The difference is I'm going to crank immediately, whereas they're still coming. Okay, that's fine. We're done with them. We want to go get behind our team now. And we'll cycle behind them. Ooh, we're too fast. Classic F-15 problem. Here we go. This is the music that reminds you of the F-15's playstyle, just very, very chill. Okay, we don't need to do all that dogfighting shit. We're just doing our little cycle charges, that's all we need to do. That might be a plane, I think. You can have one of these ones. We'll try to keep the lock on this, so that we can get ground targeting. Oh, that went onto a missile? Shit. Don't shoot the missile! Yeah, shoot the bandit. I don't know if we're still on them properly. If we're not still on them properly, we may as well switch targets. Okay, here, they're coming back in again, so you can have one. Okay, now we got shit here. Okay, we gotta evade. Uh-oh, nah. See, I was too greedy there. So that's a fail from me. I was too greedy there because I was too busy going, oh, everybody below me, shoot, 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 at the same time as someone shot at me. And I probably spent like 67 seconds having a missile alert on me and just not really reacting to it, which is my mistake. So I needed to just prioritize more the sound of missile alert. Classic greed. This is how you get enemies at the start too, because we all do this greed shit. Kramati says, how have the War Thundering strats developed in the months since I last caught a stream? I remember multipathing and energy traps and turning all side on like to like incoming missiles. Yeah, still a lot of that. I'd say it's evolved a bit for me. But that stuff is all still very relevant. Delta says, this thing has ground target radar, right? Can you shoot MMs at tanks? I have no idea. I don't think so. But I don't know. I've never tried. I have never ever done top tier ARB CAS because I don't have top tier tanks. I only have like 7 point something. Thanks like players not in this, but there is a mode. There is a mode where the jets and the tanks are all players and they all coexist. Those are ground battles, which are the tank side of the game, but you're allowed to then spawn into your planes after you earn some points. It's kind of like a Call of Duty kill streak, but you fly up. I've never done it. I've only done it in like my older planes because I don't have planes. I don't have tanks that are this modern. Track and barrel torture mode, you mean? Yeah, I mean, it really sounds like as a US player that once you get the top tier tanks, well, I mean, for one, fuck you, but two, like, the whole point isn't really to play the tanks anymore, it's to just farm, squeeze out enough points so you can get in your first CAS plane, and then earn enough points to get in your second one, and then your third one, and then your fourth one. And then get in your helicopter or something. Does not seem like you actually want to be on the ground in top tier ARB. It does not sound like a good time. Did I say ARB? I meant Grand RB. That sounds terrible. Is war actually an MLM? Me coming to your house with all my Avon Lady products, but I'm actually trying to sell you, like, Lockheed Martin shit. F-18C is by far the shittiest aircraft the US made. Bro, no way. How dare. That's what we're getting. Now I don't even have to worry about being anxious it's gonna be bad, because I've already played on dev and it's fucking awesome. I want it back!
Lock.
Okay, we're gonna give you one of these, you one of these, you one of these, and peel.
Overachieve.
Or I might even give you one of these.
Lock. Overachieve. 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 Critical speed. Critical speed.
I was a bit greedy here. Praying to get away with it. I think we'll get away with it. Like the Big says, can you play as Orcs next battle? Nah. No, I play... What the fuck are they called? They just call them humans in Warcraft, don't they? I play Stormwind only, I'm afraid. That last missile I fired off there was a bit greedy because it made me pull back in for too long. But I got away with it. Now, what I want to do is I want to target that person over there.
Overachieve. Overachieve.
Hello? Hello? There they are.
Lock. Overachieve. Overachieve.
Feel a gnome plane?
Overachieve.
What is this? Where is that? Okay, turn away.
Overachieve.
Same death! Same death coming for me again. Exact same.
Overachieve.
Same situation, too. Okay, I think I just got them. I want to turn right back in on those guys right now, but I want to make sure this one's dead. Is it Nero? Is that who I got? Yeah, Nero's dead. But now I got all this shit. So I want to go a little bit higher, because I don't want them to see me. I want to get the rain down on them. I should check the high ground myself, though. Where the fuck is my... There it is. Watch out no one's flying up high and does this to me. The goal here now is to orbital strike with my last 2 AMRAAMs and then dive a Sidewinder down on someone.
Over G.
Where are you, motherfucker?
Lock. Over G.
One. I don't think that's a great shot because they're flying away, but it might be okay because I'm so high up like this. Oh god, please.
Lock. Over G. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Over G.
Got one.
Over G.
And now we go to the deck.
Over G.
I'm the last one alive.
Over G.
So here we go.
Right. Over G.
It's not gonna be a good time.
Over G. Air brake on. Air brake on. Over G. Over G. Roll left. Over G. Over G.
There's a few of them around, hey.
Roll left. Over G. Over G. Roll left. Over G. Roll left. Over G. Over G.
Where'd the others go?
Roll right. Over G. Over G. Air brake on. Over G. Roll left.
Whoa!
Air brake on. Over G. Over G. Lock. Critical speed. AOA. AOA. Critical speed. AOA.
Okay. I don't know where the others went. But that works. Can someone get Sammy in here and send him a clip, please, so he stops yelling at me to get guns kills? Can someone let him know? I'm gonna go home. The others went home, I think I might go home too. Yo, this is how do you lose that? It's that new AOA mode, Delta! It's that new AOA on the F-15, baby! 105-0 now! I got a problem though, is I'm gonna have to deal with this Euro. I don't think I'm gonna get to get away. Shifting models, this is the Striegel, the Mudhead. Maybe there's one of those two. Well, the real answer is that he fucking came in hot, lost me for a second and overshot, I think. And I was able to flip it back at him, because I slowed down. He came in real fucking fast, I think is the thing, and I slowed down way fucking quick. I slowed down in advance, ready to take him, you know? Which I can do here while also slowing my fuel down a bit on the way back to my main base of defenses. Remember, living is good, especially because it gives us more RP, but also, like, fluff-wise, I prefer life. Can fight in this Striegel. Hey, pulled it off!
Check fuel.
The pressure was... I gotta cut my burners now, I think, to keep my fuel. In case they try to push this fight to my airfield, which they most likely will, and should. The pressure was very much on when I was lining that up. I was like, alright, this is either about to be the most satisfying kill of the entire day already, or it's gonna be my most depressing, disappointing, lost opportunity of the day. I'm very glad I managed to hit it. Otherwise I'd be like, no, that would have been awesome! The music was even going. So I think probably what's going to end up happening is I won't get to land. I'll just have to see how far they want to press the issue on my runway.
Warning. Fuel low.
And, if they want to press it... So, cut the fuel use even more. Oh, okay, here we go. I'd cut the fuel use even more here. And if they want to press a dogfight on my runway, I'll just, you know, do it on my runway. Okay, I'm not low enough. There we go. Should be gonna rely on the multipathing here, of course. Gotta not get distracted. Gotta stay low enough. Yeah, be careful, because they're gonna be coming up behind me. And I gotta watch out because I'm getting too high here.
Roll left. Roll left. Over
Multipathing, save me. I need to look at him.
Roll left. Roll left.
Maybe able to turn and look at him, man.
Over G. Roll left. Roll
Fucking
left.
thing. Make up your mind what you're doing, missile. Oh my god. Okay, he sees me perfectly is the problem.
Roll left. Roll
He evaded, but he's gonna come in on me perfectly.
Over G. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over G. Over G. Roll right.
I'm having like no fuel.
Pull up. Pull up.
I think he might have gone home actually. Nope.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Where did he go?
Pull up.
Did he crash? He crashed.
Roll right. AOA.
But now the MiG-29's coming too, god damn it.
Over G.
I want to land! I need to land! I have no AMRAMs left to even take this fight. I only have 1 minute 15 of fuel as well. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna turn around.
Roll right. Roll right.
Ugh. I'm gonna find this fucking guy. Where is he? That them? That must be them. I'm running a bit slow. They must be closer. Maybe that isn't them? No, that's them.
Pull up. Pull up.
No!
Pull up.
Damn it! I didn't see that fucking Finland Hill! I think I could have taken him too. I didn't see that flat Denmark Hill! I just thought that was flat ground! Oh, well. I could have done that. See, that's the gift of prophecy of me from when I said about the gun kill. Like, oh, this will either be the greatest thing ever or the worst. That's right, I'm still happier I got the gun kill than I am regretful for fucking up at the end. I don't mind fucking up at the end. The one hill in the whole hemisphere and he plows into it, I know! I think I could have had that. What I was going to try to do, I don't know if it would have worked, but I was going to try to get like a cheeky Sidewinder on him there at the end, head on, and hope he assumed it would be radar and just not like, not flare it properly like I get hit by sometimes. Totally says, it felt very validating for my anxiety that he crashed. Well, I needed to crash because it started to look like I was good at this game during that round, and I didn't want anyone to get their hopes too high for the rest of the day. I didn't want to let you guys get too comfortable, you know? I'm fucking laughing we got that Euro or Raphael, whatever it is, though, just like crashing in the ground. I didn't even fire at them! You crash when you get crew locked? You only get crew locked if, until the match is over. Once the match ends, you're immediately out of jail. So, it's okay to crash into the ground at the end of the match, you don't have to wait. Destroyed by the last Ice Age. I felt pretty good about that though, like, obviously I made that, you know, fucky wucky even into the ground, but I felt pretty good about that until, fucky wucky into the ground. I think I did alright there. Definitely be thinking about that gun kill for a while, that gives me endorphins. Being able to, like, turn that around onto a RAF or a Euro, whatever it was, and gun it, feels very good. Also a fun round for that kind of thing of, like, don't give up, keep fighting, of like, even though it was like me 1v3, I think, just keep going, because what I didn't realize is those other SUs were fighting me, but you know, they're done. They probably fired all their missiles and went back. One of them even just like got out on the airship, I think. They were just like, nah, like I'm going to the next match. So this is, if you're the last person, you just spitefully faceplant if you want. Yeah, it would be really annoying for that person, because that person went and landed on their runway, came back all the way, and after 5 minutes, finally was about to shoot me, and I just like crashed, and I didn't get any points. As long as this Beagle gun kill gave me endorphins. That's the great thing, is you get to the missile age top tier. This is what I'm trying to convince Simless before. I was like, why don't you want to go above BR11? I didn't actually see Simless' reply, unfortunately. I just realized he was getting blown up. Okay, we're gonna turn out. I didn't get any kills, any shots up here. Because you get to the missile age, it's like, oh, it's all missiles and countermeasures now. Can't get gun kills anymore, but then you start getting gun kills again. You're like, okay, never mind. In fairness, I think in that last round, I actually tapped the ground before as well, but it, like, I got away with it. It, like, gave me a burnout paradise, like a burnout drift away. I reckon. So I only go to the missile age and I'm scared of missiles. Missiles aren't scary. It's not just not working. Yeah, it is. See how the one I was notching is behind me now? That's why it was working. Not on the other one, though. I'm concerned about the other one because I wasn't quite on the notch for one of the others. So I'm a bit concerned about that. Hey, don't eat your rubbish food. But that's why we got the evasion there. Get around now. It'll just keep blaring, the missile alert will keep going even though you've evaded a lot of the time. And it's just something you gotta learn to deal with.
Over G. Over G.
Yep, Branch says to get a gun kill in higher tiers, get a dose alert to nostalgia. The gun! The guns are like the most reliable fucking thing you can kill people with in top tier. If you're cracked. Uh-oh. Because you can't countermeasure them. I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. That's right, you can't notch or countermeasure a gun. Oh, they died, they crashed. As people get, like, too good at evading all the missiles you fire, eventually a gun is all you have. That's why I went for the gun there, is because I knew that Sidewinder wouldn't hit on that enemy last time. Chaftis, that's right, you have to. Now, it's fucking hard to hit with guns at high speed, you know, over Mach jet fighting. But you can do it, especially when you slow down, like, the rules are the same. Planes turn in arcs, and if you can predict that arc properly, you just gotta put your nose where they're gonna be. This is the problem. Okay, they're too busy, good. Gonna be greedy, gonna pull out. We're done with that. What? Ah! Not that one. That was a damn ram and I did not properly notch it. What was my mistake there, chat? Got a little tunnel vision. My doggy is barking. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let's see what's up. Yes, a little bit tunnel vision there. A little bit of tunnel vision when I should have been looking for anyone else rather than the enemies I could already see. Longest as I love this model, let my react to the dog noise. Yeah, isn't that the best? Count Baffrey says, I would also like to point out that Karma instantly got my mech pilot turned into soup and rogue tech. That's what I get for doubting your notch. Oh no! I'm sorry. How is rogue tech these days? What else have they added to that mod by now? A second universe? The entire period-accurate armed forces of World War II America? Feudal... I'm about to keep making a joke of like feudal warriors. That is like literally the lore of Battletech. Which is pretty nuts as always, yeah. Still waiting for the Battletech mod that adds the social element. Still waiting for the Battletech mod that lets you like get married and shit and have kids. Now there's an idea, folks. If only Battletech 2 could have been real. There's an idea. Battletech, but for the first time, not as mercenaries, not as a bunch of soldiers, Battletech as knights. No, not even as knights. Battletech as like a feudal house. Crusader Kings Battletech. Fire Emblem, yes. Now here's... Oh my god, oh my god. Battletech, but with the feudal politics. Total War 3 Kingdoms, but it's Battletech. So you're like making like politics and negotiations and alliances and trades with all your other little minor houses around. You're trading marriages, you're having families, you're making dynasties. I want to play that now, damn. It's just Lancer? Yeah, but Lancer isn't a video game. I need a video game. But I could do this in a pen and paper if I wanted. I probably will with Jam. Give it to us in video game form. And instead of it being taking dual contracts to get easy money and scrap, you're taking dual contracts literally because your house's honor has been offended. You know how sick would it be? Yeah, romancing someone because they have a Highlander, yeah. You know how sick would it be to do that Three Kingdoms shit? Of, like, sending out Lu Bu to win the battle for you, but it's with battle mechs instead. You got, like, all your lances lined up on either side watching. Nobody's shooting because it's just two mechs dueling. Hell yeah. And then the clans show up and it's like, what the fuck? The clans show up as, like, the late game crisis and then all the politics change because everybody who hates each other has to start, Jesus Christ, people, look out, they're close. Has to start working together. I want to play this now. I'm on Golan Heights. Hi, Golan Heights. I didn't even pay attention to what map we were on. Why is it? Oh no, Mika. I'm dead.
Critical speed.
Everything by the numbers.
Critical speed. Overachieve. Altitude. Critical speed. Critical speed.
Whoa! That was a silly missile.
I'm sorry.
We won't talk about that Subliner ever again in this house.
Roll right. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over G. Over G. Roll left. Roll left.
When Mihei's theme started playing there, the missile should have just done a complete, like, 180 and just hit anyway. So waiting for people to GM and XCOM coming as a TTRPG. I've thought about that so many times over the years, but a lot of the time I do it, I'm just like,
Pull up.
just play XCOM. Like, yeah, like, you'd be doing it for the roleplay and social aspect, but I'm not sure what story I would want to tell in XCOM that is not just the story of XCOM. I'm really not certain what I would do there that wouldn't be done the same by just playing XCOM and, like, using Parsec to let every person play their own soldier independently, and then, like, having a text roleplay channel in Discord for in between the missions. You know? I honestly don't know. Oh god. He's behind me, isn't he? Uh-oh.
Pull up. Over G. Pull up. Pull up. Over G.
Too high, too high, too high.
Over G. Over G. Roll
Too low.
left.
Alright, I put it in the ground, nice.
Pull up. Over G. Over G. Pull up.
That's a heat seeker on me. But I should just outrun it.
Over G. Pull up. Over G. Over G.
Let's fly through my friends.
Pull up. Pull up.
Let's come around.
Over
Two
G.
left.
Pull up.
We don't know exactly where. One left.
Over G. Pull up. Over G. Over G.
There they are. Alright.
G. Pull up. Pull up.
Feel like it'd be Valen. You make Valen and Tigan kiss.
Pull up.
You're right, have you did look at me missile rather than plane? Oh. Apparently I have 2 kills, so I don't know. It worked out apparently. Oh man. They be eating down there. I like to ignore... I like to ignore the match completely while I'm talking to you about unrelated shit, and then I like to completely ignore you guys while you reply to me about the conversation while I completely focus on the match. That's how we do the halves of this stream. 5K, we're getting there, aren't we? Are we getting there? Aren't we closer? 230K, okay, we're good. Stop looking at the number. Don't look at the number. It's not time to look at that number yet. Big Journal says I'm impressed you fly jet plane and even get half. Yeah, I mean, XCOM... Original XCOM, UFO Defense, is more of a simulator, but XCOM 2012 is basically just a board game. You know, it's got a lot of complicated rules going on. Like, the most annoying rule to do on a pen and paper setting would be, I think, the range calculations. Like, having to add and subtract for counting each tile, but every time you took a shot would be annoying. For certain weapons, you'd want, like, a virtual tabletop with, like, automated calculations, or, like, range cards, range templates, but again, at that point, you're like... That wasn't my point. My point wasn't that you could rebuild XCOM in a VTT, because of course you could. My point was more that, like, it's basically a fucking board game. Like, if you don't worry about the... If you don't worry about the range modifiers, like, XCOM 2012, I think, is simple enough in rule set that you can literally run on pen and paper without too much trouble. You're just gonna have stat cards for all the enemies and aliens and weapons. Yeah, true, you could even just do rulers and then just, like, have a range card of, like, you know, like, mortar of, like, okay, 17 meters equals this much for this weapon. Yeah, it's, like, it's a very simple rule set at its core. It's just a D100 system. And that's what I mean, like, you could go to the effort of rebuilding that into a pen and paper D&D, but, like, you know, what are you even rebuilding? Like, you're basically just transcribing the rules, you know? You just be abstracting some of the stuff that would be annoying otherwise of, like, probably, like, the higher level stuff of, like, pods and stuff. Like, how do you GM that, I guess? Just have, like, a pod, just, like, move them around with your hand. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you did an XCOM RPG, and again, obviously, I'm the fucking XCOM guy, and I love RPGs, role-playing games. So, obviously, I've considered over the years many times, like, oh, you know what'd be cool? Doing an idea where, like, I GM XCOM for the players, the players are chatters or something, or my friends. But, like, yeah, I don't know, I get there, I'm just like, you know, fuck it. Like, that'd be so similar to just playing XCOM. Like, I don't know. And the problem is, it'd be, you know, it takes a long time. Like, if it was as quick and snappy to play as a video game, yeah, but, like, you know, role-playing games take ages. You'd be sitting there for, like, 5 hours playing one combat. Now, I know what you're all thinking, but no one needs to make the joke. No one needs to make the obvious joke.
Over G.
Let's turn away.
Over G.
Returning to the airfield.
Sinless says, did you see Wizards of the Coast release their proprietary VTT a couple of weeks ago with no advertising, just quietly cancel it? Nope. Sounds like there's a reason for that. Better do something else, yeah, Only War or something. Only War, I think, is a much more interesting place to roleplay. If I had the time to commit to being a GM, I've tried it a couple times in the past, but if I had the time to commit to being a regular GM, and I wanted to do something military like that, I would most likely do Only War. But all my role-playing time is spent on my baby. I mean, we're doing the Ace Combat Jets role-playing game right now. We're fucking hitting it hard lately. She's going to Estevakia! Because I'm blending all the Ace Combats together, even though it's based on the story of Ace Combat 5. She's going to Estevakia. I put Pixie there. Shit's gonna happen. We need to start the PUBG RP we talked about. Well, I said it was gonna be an ERP, Sammy, so... Yeah, we can't discuss that on the stream. Is anyone high up here with me? Sammy, you missed this one gun kill. Somebody get the clip for Sammy. Sammy, if you'd watched that round from start to finish, you would have been like, hell yeah, Jets are cool. Nah, if Sammy's involved, the game I would run is like a foxhole romance. I think that was like a little hard for the AMRAM to pull, but we'll find out if it works. Yeah, a little, asking a little much there. There you go, Sammy. Have one of those. As a little treat. Oh, I wasn't low enough because I came over a hill. Came over a hill and lost my multi-pathing. I gotta alt tab now, I gotta get it myself. I ain't got no clips on this channel. You probably died in normal gun combat. Yeah, I should have lived to the end of that one. I fucked up. I needed to see that hill coming, but I was tunneling the targets. Tunneling my sights too much. How come Sammy gets 2 gun kills this stream? You're spoiling them? I still gotta get the best one for Sammy. Hang on. Where's my current broadcast? Here it is. Burning Command. I did see it, Sarah. Oh, you've played it? Like it's really good? Oh, thanks, Mongo. Mongo's got it for us. I seen that game like years ago, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. Fail to determine content classification. Oh man. Mongo's tricking me. This clip is actually like the bird falling down the cliff. I said we weren't going to talk about that. Fail to determine content classification. What? What? Oh, you whoopsied the link. Hold on. Twitch is like, this is sexual content? What? Sarah says, yeah, I played the demo. It's fantastic. Super really rewarding. Okay, like, when I saw it, it looked kind of like a weird fake game. Like, not that I actually thought it was fake, but I don't know. It looked kind of like a weird game that you'd see being advertised as like in a movie or a TV show that like isn't actually going to be a game. That's something you play. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I mean, with your recommendation, I will probably, that'll be the difference. I'll probably check it out. You're missing all the cool jet shit today, Sammy. Where'd the others go? This Eurofighter Typhoon, Sammy. The Europeans wanted to kill the F-15. That's a little boring jet shit to miss the cool jet shit. That's true. That's super true. Whoa! Yeah, it was a gunfight for real, Sammy, yeah. Okay. I don't know where the others went. That works. Yeah, they didn't even lose me, Delta. They just, like, overshot like crazy and then pitched up. Pre-patch you'd been able to pull 15 Gs and crush you. Oh, did they get nerfed? Did they nerf the Euros? Or is it because I was AoAing? I think you can only pull 12 at high speed now. Nice. I love that because I don't fly Europeans. So anything for balance, no. Anything that makes America stronger is good. Anything that makes America, any country that isn't America, weaker is also good. This is my foreign policy of War Thunder. The party mode button, yeah. It's interesting because in the F-18, the party mode button is like, do not put this on unless you are literally like trying to do a handbrake turn and like drift through the McDonald's parking lot. Whereas in the F-15, I don't know, it's kind of like you just like, I just put it on when I'm getting into a dogfight and just like, because it's not as drastic, you know? Like, I can put the AoA mode on the F-15, it feels like, without just, like, completely flipping into the center of the Earth. Whereas at the F-18, as soon as the AoA mode goes on, it's just like, oh, it's Cobra time, baby! Sinless says, can humans actually do that? Pull 15 Gs? I mean, at least once. And Ace Combat, definitely. Yo, this is actually really impressive how the French maids have been rallying to get the Raphael and HGK buff, while the Italian, Germans, British merely complain ceaselessly. Are the French mains like unionizing? Are they like citing their sources very well? Silas says, Ace Combat is in many ways more real than real life. Tell us about some of them. Done really good over the research, nice. I can't do that for America, I'm too busy hamburgering.
Look.
For you. Those guys are going behind the pillars, I don't really want to hit them. Oh, but you can certainly have one? People fired on me. That's enough.
Over G.
Okay, we're gonna get all the way on out.
Over G.
A guy with 15 names being the best pilot in the world. How long could you make a Twitch username? Could I change my, like, stream name to, like, Beagle Rush? Mihai Alexandria? Like, can you go, like, really long? There must be a limit. Or I would have met someone. No, there must be a limit, because otherwise I would have met someone in my chat with, like, the world's longest name. Sinless's correction, a guy 15 names being the best pilot in the world. The best pilot in the world is a guy with no names. Also true. Only titles, yeah. You wanna watch out for the inevitable cliff hiders here, the cliff racers. Ah! Ah! Yeah, jump scare. Latin jump scare. This match is gonna be epic. No, this match is gonna be me getting hit by a Mika out of nowhere. I've never seen it coming and going to the next one.
Over G.
That's a missile. I wanna see what's over here. Hello.
Look.
Two gun kills, one match coming up. Wait until I get the Hornet, Sammy, and it's gun kill city, right? I promise. It's just dogfighting once we get that Hornet. Okay, that is really a plane. That is real.
Look.
This is the last guy in the match. Which means I have 4 missiles for this person alone. So we're gonna the first one? No, you just skip it. You just go to the late. You don't need to get both. They're dead. Sorry, folks. There are no kills this match. We're just hanging out. What the fuck? Yeah, you just skip it. You just go straight to the late. They're in the same bracket. I like board house match. Yeah, it was super bored. Streamer strategy: never discuss the epic music seriously until after something cool has happened. This 2 entire days might be wasted amount. You've been researching the early? Yeah, I think because I already have the F14, right? I think if I didn't, but you know, the late is after the F14, which I already have, so you just go straight to the late. Someone says you pick the A10 for ground attack mission thinking it's going to be perfect, but it's the A10's use of a bad time. I mean, we know that the A10 is still going to be sick in Broken Arrow now. It might demand that you get the A model. It isn't for me. What do you mean? Like when I try to buy it? It didn't on the dev server either, so I assume not. I hope not. That'd be annoying. What the fuck? Yeah, on the dev server you just go straight to the late. Because I already have the F14, so I have the prerequisite in the tree already, you know? If I didn't have the F14, yeah, I'd have to go through the early and the F14, probably. But I skipped the queue because of it. Mongo says, no, that was that weirdly cinematic mission where the music slaps, but it's just so boring. Kaz Daddy, great name. Sinless says A10 and Broken Arrow is unrealistic because it actually arrives in time for the battle rather than 30 minutes late. Yeah, but it can still be a minute late as a treat because of how slow it is. That gun go, I did enjoy that gun. I did enjoy those Mavericks going off. It's really gonna come down to price, you know, like if the A10 is actually really cheap, is the A10 cheap in real life? Because if the A10 is actually really cheap to buy in Broken Arrow, it would actually be really good as like a kamikaze plate. Like, if it's near 200, or as long as it's under 250, for that many Mavericks plus the gun that can actually kill shit, and all the ammo it has for it, and plus being able to take, like, a little bit of extra punishment, it would actually probably be, like, a really good play and just send in, like, eat shit. In Super Cheap in real life? I mean, it depends what they price it at, man. If it's priced kind of low, like, it could be. It could be. Sinless says, my girlfriend flies the A10 in War Thunder. It's very sad about it. I was gonna get you for saying my girlfriend it's, but then I remembered that, you know, we have choices over our own pronouns.
Look.
Your girlfriend could have chosen it as a pronoun. I'm gonna hope that's what's happening here, and not it's like a Freudian slip pronoun. yeah, itchy pronouns generally. Yeah, I figured, yeah. I figured after my brain took the time to engage. Yeah, itchy A10 pilot. Hell yeah, yeah. Non-binary Firesport gaming. Well, how do you refer to that? That's not non-binary Firesport gaming. That's half-binary. I have no idea. Guys, they gave me the ally medal, but I actually don't know. My secret is I don't know how to be an ally, guys. Shit. Play the Columbo noise. This is where you would play it. Boom. Just one thing, Beagle Rush. Sinless's girl thing? I like that. That seems like a good energy. I don't think I've notched this one. I think I'm in grave danger. I'm too busy being bad at pronouns. Girl thing. I like that. That's a good vibe. Do you guys want to go into the actual battle? Let's maybe try to do that. Oh, that missile's gonna be like on my booty though. Let's just turn it over here and then dive. I want to get away from this thing. Girl thing sounds like something a Skaven would say. Ah! Okay, I need to focus on the next match. I've had a couple now where I just haven't really been paying attention. I've had like 3 now. I forget what we started talking about that got me distracted, but let's get back into it. I think as I was talking to Sammy or something, I don't know. Need to focus again. I'm not paying attention to the start of the matches, and it's very bad. I'm just kind of like yapping my way into the exploding. DEI-related casualty. DEI! Oh, I don't want to keep yapping, but hang on. I do have to show you guys something. Wait. Because you've reminded me of that now. Fuck, where is it?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I know, War Thunder, I know, I'm coming. I gotta remember to link my shit after I show it. Yeah, it's the gender fluid, folks. That's right, Will. Reasonable says my new pronouns are he/ha for that one. Then you must be a. I was gonna say. I wanted to say you must have a fat ass, but then I bought it halfway through because it's a donkey joke, right? But then I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I was like, you must be a fat because you'd be the donkey. But then I was like, I don't want to call someone a, because that just sounds insulting. So I had to do abort it, unfortunately. Sometimes you just gotta pull out. Cut off the F's and a worse, TBH. Oh. Oh no! Oh no, you're right! That does sound... Fuck! Columbo noise. Fucking... No, that's not... That's not what was coming. I swear. I swear to you, my liege, no! You rewind about 5 minutes to the last match where Beagle is saying, like, they gave me the ally medal, folks, but I've got to admit, I don't know how to do it. Alright, we're gonna give you an AMRAM. Pay attention, goddammit, it's happening again. It's fucking happening again. Raffi is touching my keyboard underneath my monitor. Our kitten is... She's lying behind my computer monitors, just sticking her paw underneath the monitor, and she's grabbing the escape button on my keyboard. Our secret agents are completing their sabotage? Yeah. Okay, they're trying not to die to a missile. They failed. I only get the assist, though. Pangolin finished them off. Well, this is, I'm gonna buy editing software just so I can turn the past 2 streams into a Beagle Rush out of context highlight reel. I have bad news for you when you see how much Sony Vegas costs. You get something free. There's, what's one I was gonna try, but then I just went back to Vegas. Fuck, what was it called? Vulkan? No. Da Vinci? Maybe. Maybe Da Vinci? I think there's good free ones out there. I just can't be fucking with them because... Can I get a lock? I'm too used to Vegas. I can never use anything that isn't Vegas anymore. I've tried, I literally just can't do it. Nice, we got one. Oh god. Okay, they're dead. Don't go in for him. Come on, kill him. This is not gun time, Sammy. You know not. You know not what gun time is. You know not what gun time means, Sammy. I'll tell you when it's coming up to gun time, alright? I'll let you know.
Roll right. Over G.
I'll call, I'll be like, gun time, Sammy! It's gun time! Oh, they got away over here. Problem is they're coming in from my right too. I think we're... Okay, we're not losing. I've gone radar off because I'm trying to sneak up on them. There they are, we see them.
Roll left. Roll left. Over G.
Changing gun time based on the approach angles of World War II props. Oh, I see.
Over G.
Ooh, this is interesting. Please.
Lock. Over G. Lock. Left.
Ah, that was for me. Need to get back low again. My missile did not hit them. My bad. I need to eat my foodies. I got some Vegemite scrolls here I gotta eat. Aw, Rafi's sticking her face underneath the monitor now. She's so freaking cute. You're so cute. You are beloved. You're beloved little baby. I should eat my Vegemite buns, but also it's gonna make me fuck up another round. It's gonna screw up my grind time for the Hornet. When Jam gets back, I'm gonna be chained to my computer again because we're gonna be role-playing more Ace Combat, so... I gotta grind the Hornet today, it's like my last chance. I ain't got time otherwise, we're so busy otherwise. Doing our stories. I gotta get it done, you know? Oh. Yummy. Alright. Plan. Go over here. First plan is go here. To this base. So I'm gonna put myself into a full power climb while I can eat my breakfast on the way there. So I'm half paying attention. I'm half playing the game. I've got a plan in my head. I'm intercepting the enemy in my head even if I haven't got my hands on the controls right now. They're delicious, Maffrey. They're incredibly tasty. Cheese, bread, and Vegemite all mixed into like this yummy little scroll of a bun. They're so good. Rafi, don't touch that button. Good girl, but don't touch that button. I gotta finish this one before I merge. I understand Longcaster now. I get why he's the way he is.
Lock. Over G.
I see any other good shots there. Just gonna say that one. They're gonna notch out, so they'll probably be fine. Don't be like that. Reacquire the target. Or fucking don't, apparently. Here we are.
Lock. Over G. Over G.
I'll fire that just because I don't want them to turn it on me. Go commit towards this one. I don't know if there's any under me, but I'm committing on this one. Whoever launched 3 AIM-120s at me, you're a fucking loser. Is this who I'm on?
Lock.
No, it isn't. That would have been fucking funny, though.
Over G.
I wish it had been that person. Oh god. That's a fantastic energy, I think, to bring to like a modern jet fighter combat. Whoever fired 3 hammers at me, you're a fucking loser, they say on the radio. Alright, let's notch this. The only place in the world anyone still cares about notching War Thunder. Alright, that one could use a shot. Oh, they're probably dead, actually. That's probably a burning rack. So we're coming over these guys instead, we're coming in from the side. Guys have a shot at me from the front. Are they dead? Yeah, they're hella dead, they're flat spinning. I shouldn't have let go of that target, that was a good target. I don't know, is it a missile? It's going the speed of a plane and it's pointed where it should be to be a plane, but I actually don't know. What? How many? No, those aren't. There's just something, but they're not an enemy. Shoot that though. Oh my god! Oh, it's AI. It's AI, that's why. It is planes, but not players. That explains the confusion. Good, they explode. Should be like 1 left? Yeah, 2 left. That's those MiGs hit me from behind.
Over G. Over G.
Ace Combat, everyone's a gamer. I've seen a YouTube channel that does that, where they take War Thunder, like, text chat, and they, like, voice act it with the radio filters, like it's Ace Combat, basically. It's like Ace Combat style voice protagonist going like, "Fuck your dad!" My dad?! How do I fly this plane? Crash! I need to see that. I can't remember who it is. I remember laughing at it once. Where is this last opponent, and are they about to kill me? We hope not. When in doubt, look towards the airfield, which I thought I was going towards, but I'm not. When in doubt, they're at the airfields. Yeah. So they're currently on approach to their airfield, looks like. Alright, they've landed. Are they gonna be done? They should be done, probably. I mean, look how many of us. Yeah, they're not coming back. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming back.
Over G. Over G. Over G.
Yeah, that sounds like it, Baffer, yeah. Oh, I've done so little RP over the last, like, half an hour. I'm gonna pick it back up. No more talking about funny things. I can't afford this setback. Back to pure focus. I was doing too good, I stopped thinking about the game. Six says, no cap! Exactly. Aaron says, every time you talk about having low RP, I laugh. Why? What does RP mean to you? My roleplay points? Yeah. We're coming again. Get the... Really like to hear this time. You're like, I wish you could like draw. I want to like draw my plan for the mission. My highest plane is 6.3. Do you enjoy it? What country? What plane? No. 6 says no. USA? Okay. That's out of props, right? Or is that... No, that's still like the end of props. You're not into jets yet. How long have you been playing? Have you got a goal? Are you trying to get the top tier? Or are you just, well, I was going to say, are you enjoying yourself down there? But you already said you're definitely not. You take it realistic? Nah. It's very hard to get used to, this game. But I did find once I get used to it, I got used to it really hard, if that makes sense. But I think it has a high learning curve. I think it has a high learning cliff to get over. I want a jet, that's it, but I hate grinding. Okay, so like any jet, like... Even some of the early ones. You're not too far off then, hopefully.
Look.
They're very fun, I can tell you that much. They, again, like, a lot of, like, learning curve shit to worry about, but, again, you get used to them and they're very rewarding. You can get there, but, you definitely, with this game, gotta find, like, an efficient way to grind. Me, I was just doing, a lot of my grinding, the last time I did it, I was doing a lot of base bombing. I just want to play tanks when I'm only in reserve, lol, yeah. I've dabbled in tanks a little bit. I like it for different reasons, but I definitely love the jets more. Far more. Okay, so I need to be actually... I'm not paying attention because I'm yapping. I need to look for enemies over here. I will allow myself to be a little greedy. And do it like this, but not for too long. Only for a little bit. Beautiful clouds. I love when the clouds look like this. Yeah, I don't see one over there, so I'm gonna get the fuck out. Because if I... already it's a little bit risky here, not knowing what's under me. If I hang out any longer, it's gonna be even more likely that some little Eurofighter or something pops a Mika at me that I just can't evade. What do you have trouble with in realistic, Zex? Yeah, what's your main problem, you'd say? I just hate it, because I always get out turn my video training plan if I fly straight for 3 minutes just to die. Yeah, I think that's one of the most annoying things about non-jets, especially. Like, even going back to, like, the F5 for me, it's like, yeah, the time it takes to get to the fight definitely annoys me. I don't notice it anymore with top tier jets. Like with top tier jets, you're just there quick enough, and you're already like thinking about locking enemies up at long range for long range combat, like very soon after takeoff. So I think that problem exists less. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you could be doing your base bombing, like, that's probably what I'd be doing at that tier, is like trying to base bomb and then fight after if you can make it to the bases, but I don't know, because like I've never played that tier really properly, not for 10 years. So I don't know, like, if you can even do that with fighters at that tier if you get intercepted too easy. 16, huh? Sinless says American props don't turn well, don't even try, just climb, dive, and then try to keep your speed. It sounds like what I needed to learn to be good with the F5, honestly, which is... What turned the F5C around for me was, Ken, I believe it was, Ken770 coming in and being like, always keep your speed above X. I think it was 1,000 kilometers an hour for the F5C in the end. And that was like the thing that changed my life with the F5, is I stopped. I just, as a hard rule, did not let myself go under that speed. And I just kept booming and zooming like that. And that changed my fucking life. Oh god. I think I hit the ground, it's okay. Tidal landing, be careful. Whoa! Danger, danger, danger.
Air brake on. Over G.
Fucking hit it.
Fuck.
It's dead. It's alright.
Over G.
Another wipe, too. I'm not getting my hand on the ball, man. Not even getting the kill before my team just cleans house right now, either. Six says, I had the game for like 3 or 4 years, I think, but I didn't really play much at all. Yeah, I've had similar in that I played the game a lot when it first came out, and it was all props. But then I basically didn't for 10 years, and I got suckered into, I bought the F5C as my, There is a, you know, it's around there. Because I was like, oh my god, you can just buy a jet, and like, okay, it's not like a jet I like. I didn't like it at the time, you know, because it's not like a cool F-15 or something. But oh, it's like a jet. It's like a jet with missiles. Whoa, cool. I bought it with my ambitions of getting to do Top Gun, and I fucking completely useless of it. I think I probably like played 2 or 3 matches of Air RB, or maybe it was even Arcade Battle back then when I knew nothing about War Thunder, and I just could not fucking do a thing. I was just dying the missiles. I could not figure out how to do anything. I didn't like the controls, and I just gave up. I was like, well, that was a waste of money. And then basically about a year ago, or god, Chad, is it 2 years now? Like, I think like end of 2023, I was incredibly depressed. I was very, very depressed. And wanting to play nothing else, I was like, fuck it, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna try War Thunder again. And on stream, you know, I probably bounced off it again a few times, but with chat's help, I was able to kind of start doing the right things more and figure it out and get into it with their advice. And I actually clicked the game, and then here we are, like, over a year later, and, you know, I've got the entire US air tree grinded out, and, you know, never look back. I love this game. I adore this game. But definitely the F5, even as I started learning to, you know, how to do anything with it at all, I definitely had to learn that thing of never let your speed go below a certain pace, because then you're dead meat to someone else. Hey, level 10 says X, yeah. I mean, it sounds like you're making pretty decent progress up the US tree for only level 10 now. So good job on that, at least. Not that deep into the other nations yet. I have no interest. I have no interest in the other nations. I'm only here to play US. Not only, like, do I not really have that much interest in flying the other jets, but I also have absolutely zero interest in grinding the whole research tree of another nation ever again. Zero interest. You will not catch me doing it, I don't think. Not unless something drastic changes. No, the American planes are the planes I wanna fly. Too long to get a shot off here. We're just gonna turn out. I've got them. I'm happy. I don't need to grind. I just play them. All I need to do is grind the new ones, like the Hornet today. Should have got some missiles off earlier, but that's okay. I should have gone cold here too. I'm doing the thing I said I shouldn't be doing. It's okay. We're already pretty deep into this notch. I'm getting IOG. I didn't pull up out of it enough. We're gonna go to space now. That's really on me. Why is it still on me? That's really still on me, actually. I think we should be okay. Feels a bit scary, but it should be okay. Let's start gradually turning, trying to keep our speed. Are there other missiles? Oh shit, there's other missiles. I have brought myself to a strange place in this match. I dropped below the sound barrier, my sound came back in, I thought it was a missile about to hit me. Bro, I need to fucking stop climbing! But I'm scared of missiles, like, right behind me. I got 400 IAS airspeed right now. We are in space, but the missile alert finally goes away. Let's come around. Very gradually trying to keep what limited speed I have left here. But thank you, F-15, for taking us to 14k above the surface. That's useful. That's good. In a interesting position here to do this. Very interesting position to just start orbital striking, as Delta puts it.
Look.
I am the ion cannon. Hopefully we get some hits. I think that one... Yeah, there's one. Oh man, there's a lot of targets. Okay, let's pull out. Obviously bad things are now occurring to me. They're on me again. Might have just been shot at someone else, but okay. Yep, because we're so high up, we can kind of ignore the multipathing, which is awesome.
Over G. Lock. Over G.
I think there's another one under me. I hope it died though. Right, they get away with that. I need to not tunnel too hard here, like I'm doing. And you go down to the deck. I absolutely need to be on the deck.
Pull up. Altitude.
I also gotta not crashing into the ground doing this.
Over G. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Pull up.
Nah. Oh, that was a Mika, that wasn't the MiG. I think that fucker turned around on me while I stopped paying attention to them. That was a weird match, but at least I got a couple of, like, hits. A couple of kills. Yeah, that guy I was on who evaded mine, that guy, girl, them, they turned around. My angle was not quite high enough to hit them in the multipath. And I think they probably just sideways it too, notched it. Is there gonna be an F-22 in the game? There will guaranteed at some point be an F-22 in this game because it will make them money. Gaijin must continue to add more cool new things. They have to continue pushing the envelope to keep interest up and keep players happy. So there will inevitably eventually be the F-22 in this game because they're going to run out. They're going to keep adding new shit till they run out and then they'll make up shit. In 20 years from now, War Thunder will be a sci-fi game with Expanse tie-ins and Star Wars X-Wings and shit because they have to keep adding new shit. They can't stop. They have to get to like all the way to the 41st millennium of like aeronautical development. F-16, you need those flares. You can't be getting rid of them like that. You can't be doing that. Isaac says, people are going to be sad when the F-22 is inevitably worse than the Russian equivalent. But they're going to be angry is what you mean. I just go, I might will the tanks and will the warships. Ultimately, the game will die around the time they start going overboard with paper items. I would be surprised if War Thunder dies. Like, I don't know. What the F5 are you doing? There's not an F5, is there? Oh my god. Up to you to shit. Okay. I have an objective for this after my first missiles. There's an F5E in here, bro. What the fuck? What? It's not even a down tier. It's like every single top tier fighter and then just one F5. That's a bot F5? What do you mean? Alexander, that's a bot name, but Rogue Nation isn't. Sometimes they just have a bot in the guy goes during lightning. Oh! That's interesting, I've never seen that before. That is interesting. Okay, I don't need to escort it then. I was gonna keep it alive. But now that I know it's an I was about to say now that I know it's an it, meaning a bot, but then I've been taught about girl things today, so I shouldn't say that. Its may still require and deserve escort. But they have to be sentient its. I imagine that's the difference. Alright, turn out. So no, let's pay attention this time. Rather than sideways notching, cavalry charge. Falling back into the wrong habits. Go cold. Notching on the way through is good because it means less running from the missile. But we do want to go cold because we want to strategically position in this way. Nice, nice. Oh, she did see fit. Yeah. Okay.
Aubergine.
I believe in that SU-27 being in a position that's gonna die in by the look of it.
Aubergine.
So I'm gonna search for other things over here.
Aubergine.
And not seeing them, I will look over here instead.
Aubergine.
F-15, yo, target, foresight. I love this new foresight key.
Lock. Aubergine. Aubergine.
Hello, hello.
Aubergine. Aubergine.
Oh shit, I went past the notch. I'm flying into death here,
Lock. Aubergine. Aubergine.
unfortunately. I just targeted the missile. Oh, that's for me too! I'm dead.
Fire.
Yeah, I shouldn't have turned in. That was pure greed. I should have kept on evading and turned out. Pure greed. Can't get away with that at that speed in that plane. Lucky I got my 2 kills at the start. But that would have been a waste. I gotta get my head back in the game. I'm just making silly decisions. Very silly decisions. Because I flew towards the enemy block trying to joust that high target, and then it never quite turned in all the way for an ideal shot, so I waited a long time. That's fine, but then I needed to pull out to the left, away from their enemy block, to the left, and come back around my team. Rather than like then diving into the enemy that were too close. That was very silly for me. How many do I have any thrust return veins? No, US doesn't have any of those in the game at the moment. The closest we can get is the F-18, which I'm currently grinding. I'm about probably 170, 160 KRP away from it now. So, you know, we're not too far, but we're still pretty far.